It's time now for a look at some local sports. And sports high school football team hosted the BC Cadets Friday night at JC Stadium. The Cadets leave with a 40-0 win over Jackets. Wayne County now has just 2 games left in the season. This Friday on the road at New Hampstead. Then on Friday, November 1st at home against the Ware County Gators. Again, Wayne County, 2 games left to the regular season. Other scores from our region: Perry defeated Ware County 31-21. Warner Robins over New Hampstead 34-22. Other games in the area: Long County lost to Jenkins 18-17. They suffered their first loss of the season for the Blue Tide. Abilene defeated Tatnall 42-7. Pierce defeats Crisp 34-6. Colquitt over Tiff 35-17. Richmond Hill down Valdosta 35-14. Greenbrier over Braddock Institute 34-22. 3 of our region teams still in the top 10 in Quad A football, as the latest poll came out over the weekend. By the old spots, 8, 9, and 10. Perry comes in ranked number 8. Ware County comes in ranked number 9th, and BC comes in 10th. Ranked number 1 in Quad A this time is Marist High School. Cartersville's in at number 2. Blessed Trinity 3. North Oconee 4. Eastside High School 5. Cedartown 6. Stars Mills 7th. Perry 8th. Ware County 9th. And BC rounds out the top 10. In Double A statewide, Pierce County remains number 1. They're unbeaten at 7-0. Appleing's ranked 8th in the Double A poll with a record of 5-2. College football over the weekend: Georgia goes into Texas and knocks off the number 1 Longhorns by a final score of 30-15. Georgia Southern a big win at home over James Madison, 28-14. Eagles 5-2 on the season, and Georgia Tech lost in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium to Notre Dame. Irish prevailed 31-13. Other scores: Tennessee at home beats Alabama 24-17. Illinois over Michigan 21-7. Missouri beat Auburn 21-17. Miami over Louisville 52-45. Army and Navy both still undefeated. Army beat East Carolina 45-28. Navy beat Charlotte 51-17. Texas A&M over Mississippi State 34-24. LSU over Arkansas 34-10. South Carolina whipped up on Oklahoma 35-9. So after the weekend, the new AP Top 25 poll was out, and here's a look at the top 25 in college football. The Oregon Ducks moved to number 1, followed by Georgia in at number 2 after the win at Texas. 3 is Penn State, 4 is Ohio State, and at number 5 is Texas. They dropped 4 spots. 6 is University of Miami, 7 Tennessee after the big win at home over Alabama. 8th is LSU, Clemson. 8th is LSU, 9th Clemson, and number 10 is Iowa State. 11 is BYU, 12 Notre Dame, 13 Indiana, 14 Texas A&M, 15 Alabama, 16 Kansas State, 17 Boise State, 18 Ole Miss, Illinois in at number 20. Again, Missouri's 21, SMU 22, Army 23, and Navy 25. And again, first time in over a decade, Vanderbilt's in the top 25. They come in at 25. NFL over the weekend: Jacksonville Jaguars get a win in London. They beat New England Patriots 32-16. Falcons fall at home to Seattle with 34-14. Lions hand the Vikings their first loss of the season. Detroit 31, Minnesota 29. Bills beat the Titans 34-10. Indy over Miami 16-10. Green Bay beat Houston Texans 24-22. Cincinnati over Cleveland 21-14. Philly over the Giants 28-3. Rams beat the Raiders 20-15. Commanders beat Carolina 40-7. Kansas City still the only unbeaten team as they look to win a 3rd straight Super Bowl in the rematch with San Francisco, rematch of last year's Super Bowl. Kansas City wins yesterday 28-18. Sunday Night Football: Pittsburgh wins over Aaron Rodgers and the Jets 37-15. Tonight, Monday Night Football, we've got 2 games: the Ravens in Tampa and the LA Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals. World Series is set. It'll be the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Dodgers eliminated the Mets Sunday night, and the Yankees beat Cleveland. All begins Friday, Game 1 in Los Angeles. 2 of the biggest stars on the stage in the World Series: Dodgers O'Shea Ohtani and the Yankees Aaron Judge. Should be a great series. Again, Yankees and Dodgers Game 1 Friday night in Los Angeles. We've got varsity state softball action tomorrow here on Big Dog Country FM 105.5. So Lady Jackals host East Forsyth High School in the Sweet 16 round of the playoffs. It's a best 2 out of 3 event with a doubleheader set for Tuesday beginning at 4 p.m. Game 2, 30 minutes after Game 1. Our pregame show will begin tomorrow at 3:50. We'll broadcast both games. The if game is set for Wednesday at 4 p.m. The winner of this series moves on to Columbus as one of the best 8 Quad A softball teams in the state. Other matchups in Quad A softball: Harris County plays Cambridge, Marist plays Ola, Central Carroll plays Alatoona, Perry plays Eastside, Cartersville plays Northside Columbus, and Pace Academy plays Kell. Again, the winner of these series all head to Columbus as the top 8 teams in each classification battle it out for the state championship in Columbus, Georgia. Once again, game time tomorrow, Wayne County hosting East Forsyth. Game time 4 p.m. or pregame at 3:50. Wayne County High School cheer teams travel to Statesboro to compete in the Battle of the Borough this weekend. Varsity cheer team plays second. The JV cheer team also face their toughest competition. They go to Bacon next week. The Shaquille Morgan Youth Camp, hosted by the Wayne County High School basketball program, is set for November 16th and 20th. November 19th and 20th, 3:30 to 5:30 at the high school gymnasium. Cost is $50. Those attending are Wayne County 1st through 8th graders. If you need more information, email Coach Knight at jamesknight@wayne.k12.us. Again, all proceeds benefit the Yellow Jacket basketball program and the Shaquille Morgan Memorial Scholarship. Annual Southeast Georgia Turkey Trot Walk and Run is scheduled for JC Stadium on November the 9th. It'll begin at 7 a.m. with registration. The race gets underway at 8 a.m. as the 10th anniversary of the event. And if you need to register, you can go to active.com. You can contact Miss Judy Beaver at 912-427-1096, extension 729, and the 10th anniversary of the Southeast Georgia Turkey Trot and Run. The date, once again, November 9th at JC Stadium. And that's going to do it for latest in local sports.